So in this video, I want to talk about 5 mistakes that you can do when you're thinking about coming to Germany and you're planning to study here. Now, the first mistake that many people do is they're not thinking about learning German because, again, the program is in English, whatever the reasons might be, and you're going to a bigger city where learning German is maybe not so important. But what you have to remember is most of the times when you're communicating with anybody, you would be doing that in German. When you're trying to find some kind of accommodation and you're writing messages to your new landlord or people who are having the WG, you will be writing those messages in German to get the best response possible. Because otherwise, if you just write in English, then many people just do not care enough to respond and so on. So something you should really keep in mind. Then if you're filling out any kind of forms, if you are seeing any kind of notices, any kind of billboards, things like that, where there might be some relevant information for you, if you're not taking a look at that and if you're not able to understand it, it becomes really problematic. Another misconception that many people have is that you should be learning German when you come to Germany. I hear it all the time. Many students get on a call with me and then afterwards they're like, no, first I'm going to go to Germany, I'm going to learn German, and then I'm going to think about applying to university and so on. I think that is absolute nonsense. The cheapest way to learn German and the best way to learn German is when you're still at your home country, when you're still in your home, when you have your own comfort zone. There maybe you are able to be more productive. It is definitely going to cost you less, and maybe it also supports you in learning this new language. So something you should keep in mind. You don't have to come to Germany to learn German. You can also directly learn it via online courses. The students who enroll in the Big Academy, they generally take courses from Smarter German, which is made by Michael Schmitz. He's a native German speaker, has over 20 years of work experience, and has courses for A1, A2, B1, B2, C1. So any kind of level you want to choose, you can essentially go take his online course. He also has regular live Q&A sessions so that if you have any kind of questions, you can also directly ask him that. These courses are very affordable and you also save a lot of time because you don't have to commute anywhere. If you want to start learning German completely online and want to enroll in one of Smarter German's courses, you can take a look at the link given in the description. With that, you will get a nice discount that you will not get anywhere else, and that is also going to incentivize you in start learning your German language. Now, the second mistake that many people do is they're not thinking about improving their English also. Now, when you come from other countries to Germany, it is more or less a given that you should have German proficiency. Now, I know many people also come from countries where English is not the first language, Spanish is the first language, or other things, but still you have to keep in mind that English is more or less the world language right now. If you know English, communication is much simpler and you can also work across borders with so much more ease. So if you're not improving your English, then it just becomes so much more difficult. This is something that you should not ignore and also spend time in learning the language. And it is not just simple, let me prepare for IELTS and then I'm going to be a great English speaker or something. No, IELTS is just a format. So if you're able to get the format right, and we have the IELTS crash course online coming up soon, so there you can find in a very strategic way, without any kind of hassle, without any kind of big syllabus or big books and things like that, you will be able to understand how to clear the exam with a lot of ease. Because again, IELTS is more about the format of the exam and it is not so much about improving your English, because you cannot really improve your English in a short span of, let's say, 2 weeks or something. But if you're consistent with that and you're having some kind of dialogues with other people, or you're watching videos or series where people are communicating with each other and not more or less like a documentary, then it is going to be still much easier for you to improve your English. Another thing that I personally find better is if you're able to use some kind of, these online platforms where they connect you with some kind of other English speaker. In those kind of scenarios, it is generally easier for you to improve in a much faster way. The third mistake you can do is not trying to improve your bachelor score. Now again, bachelor score is very, very important because many universities do not have any kind of requirements for statement of purpose, CV, or letter of recommendation. The only things they ask for is your bachelor score, your work experience, and your IELTS score. So if you're performing poorly in your bachelor score, then that university is already out of the way. I know from TU Hamburg that for most of the international programs, they directly reject you in the pre-check. So they're not even allowing you if you have lower than 80% score. So again, there are universities like that. So if you're able to improve your bachelor score, that is of course going to be very nice. But again, keep in mind, even if you have lower bachelor score, there are possibilities for studying in English taught programs in public universities, even with lower scores like 70%, 65%, 60% or even below. But what you have to keep in mind is some of those programs, even in public universities, might be paid programs. So something you have to keep in mind. Then you have to strategically decide where you want to go and how you want to plan things out. With this, we come to our fourth mistake, which is going to a consultant who has no idea about studying abroad because he hasn't studied there himself. Now, I see many people in their home countries directly going to some kind of visa consultant, immigration consultant, study abroad consultant, so that they are able to get somebody who can take care of all of the paperwork for them. Now, what you have to keep in mind is most of these people, they haven't been through the process themselves, so they don't know the ins and outs of things. Because once you do something on your own, you will understand all of the problems that can come across, all of the things that you have to keep an eye out for. And in those kind of scenarios, for example, if you're part of the big academy, it is going to be so much easier for you because I have gone through all of the process of studying in Germany, of finding part-time jobs, finding internships, all of these things myself. So I have a good idea what kind of mistakes you can make and what you should avoid. So when you're part of our online courses, then things are so much better for you because first of all, we do not work with any kind of private universities. Like we don't have any kind of backdoor deals that we try to push you towards one private university or the other, which most of the consultants do. Like 99.999% of the consultants, they will take money from you and then they will take money from the private universities. For us, the only way we can get financially supported for our work is when we charge a fee for the work that we are doing, because with us, we provide you support from the moment you enroll in the course till the time your studies is done in Germany. And you have lifetime access to the course. And most of the other consultants you go to, they will just help you out till your visa is there, and then afterwards they will just lift their hands and say we cannot help you out any further. Now, most of these other consultants, they will also not help you out in German taught programs. So for example, you want to apply for a German taught program and your bachelor score is pretty low and you want to prepare your statement of purpose, your CV and so on. Even then, you can enroll in the complete course for studying in Germany on Big Academy, and we can still support you because I have native German proficiency and I can really support you with all of those things, and that is really not a problem at all for us. So all of these things that we provide to the students in a completely transparent way and at a very, very cheap price. Like our course is maybe 10% of what it is going to cost you when you go to a consultant. We are able to do all of that at a very cheap price because we use a lot of softwares, our work process is more streamlined, and we also do not have any kind of unnecessary costs involved. Whereas with the consultants, you will just have all sorts of tastes. You will have packages of 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees and so on, which is absolutely unnecessary because in the end anyways they will try to recommend you to go to a private university. Now again, there are some private universities which are good, but there are more than enough private universities which are absolutely bad, and you need to differentiate between that. Now the problem comes when you go to a consultant, your parents are also involved in the process, and when the consultants say that this is a good university, and even then when you say it is actually not a good university, I learned from Bharat's course whatsoever, your parents won't believe that because they have actually seen the consultant and they maybe rely on that information so much more. So you have to really stand your ground firm. You're able to communicate the message across so that they can also understand your side of things. The fifth mistake you can do is if you're enrolling in a shady private university. Now again, I cannot take the names publicly because every single time I took the name publicly, I was receiving a legal notice, and that is not a nice experience. So this is the reason I kind of reserve all of this information for the students who are enrolled in the course, who keep the information secret. So like all of the information that we discuss there, it stays between us. And there's also a legal clause for that. So in that way, I can be completely frank and I do not have any kind of filters, and I can completely freely tell them, okay, this is a good university. This is a university where students do not have good experiences with. This is a university which maybe employers don't have a good feeling about. So in those kind of scenarios, it is so much easier for me to communicate there. But just keep in mind that whatever kind of accreditations and things like that they show, because again, shady private universities also show you accreditations and they will also show you proof and recognition and things like that, but you need to make sure that these are also recognized by the German education system. If they aren't, the degree is pretty much useless. So really watch out for that. If you enroll in the complete course of studying in Germany, you get bi-weekly live Q&A sessions where you can sit down and you can ask your questions to me. Then afterwards you have lifetime access to the course contents. You have support till the time your studies are done in Germany. That means it's around 3 to 4 years of support and work that we have to do. And like I said, also if you're coming for German taught programs, we can also support you for that. We are not going to tell you to just go to Germany on a conditional admit and take a language visa or something and study there and then afterwards apply for programs. That is not in our best interest, because our interests are your interests. If you have a good experience, you will talk about the course to other people, and most probably more people are going to enroll in the course. Whereas for most of the other consultants, it's like a one-time money grab. They grab their money and afterwards they're nowhere to be seen. So this is essentially pretty much the bonus mistake that you can do, that is not enrolling in the complete course for studying in Germany. Because when you enroll in the complete course for studying in Germany, you're not outsourcing your decision to somebody else. Because I know if it is your career, you are going to be the person who is going to care the most about your dreams, your ambitions. Whereas if you just give it to somebody else, they don't care, because it is not their life that they are playing with. And when you are doing things on your own, okay, you need any kind of help, we are there for you. But we do not file out the paperwork and things like that, because all of that is already laid out in the course, how you have to do it, and it is pretty much very simple. And whenever you have any kind of specific points, any specific doubts whatsoever, we're always there to help you out. If you want to be a part of the Big Academy, you will find a link to the course with a coupon discount already applied, so that it is easier for you to enroll in the course right now. And again, we always have limited seats for the course, so make sure that you're amongst the first ones who apply, so that the course is not closed when you are seeing the course landing page. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.